And welcome to high school football. In November, we have reached November, Coach Toney, and it is high school football playoffs. The first round of the 3A high school playoffs are coming to you tonight live from Royal Stadium in Spartanburg, South Carolina, as the Broome Centurions host the Pendleton Bulldogs. Field looks beautiful tonight. A lot of the grass is not alive. It's not green, but it looks good out there, Coach Toney.
Sure does there, Coach. I like those colors.
Coach Toney, this is a matchup tonight of teams that are both 5-5 and are third-place teams in their regions, individual regions. And again, these two teams actually scrimmaged each other back in August. But these teams are a lot different from they were back in August, especially the Broome Centurions.
Hey, that's right. We know about the Centurions. Jameson Derryberry broke his arm, a couple games back. But I tell you what, the Centurions, they rebounded pretty well last Friday night in defeating the Chapman High School Panthers.
Well, Coach Toney, we're going to go right now to Coach Lynn Fleming and see what he's got to say about tonight's ball game. And welcome to the Broome Coach's Corner, coming to you from the Sugar and Spice here on Pine Street, Spartanburg, South Carolina. We are joined with Broome head football coach Lynn Fleming. Well, it's playoff season now, starting a new season going into this week. Everybody's 0-0 at this point, but you had a huge win on last Friday night, and I know it's got to be a relief to finally get that streak stopped there. So you got a big win on the road against Chapman and going to the playoffs now with some momentum.
Yeah, it was a great win for our guys. They were excited. It was it was a big deal. Kind of like you talked about. They've kind of last 11 years or so. They've kind of they've beaten us, but. Our guys they were determined they weren't going to lose Friday night, and they played really well on both sides of the ball and played hard for a full quarter.
And again, we got into, you had a two-headed monster. You used two quarterbacks to fill in for Jameson there, though, and lo and behold, those are our co-offensive players of the week. They both had huge games. It's kind of funny, too, that I had talked to both of them right after the MVP game, and I know Booker had told me, said, you're going to really have to step up now. And he said, I've been waiting for this opportunity to be the man and be the leader right here. And then when I talked to Braden after the game too that night, that he said, I feel confident I can do the job. He said, I just need to get some reps. And again, he did step in and do a good job. You got a smart young man back there that makes good decisions back there too.
Well, he's a great young man. Like you said, he's very smart, and he's very competitive. That's the biggest thing for him. And, the good thing is he's had a few reps throughout the year, but not as many as he probably needed. So he, this past week we had 2 rain days, and so we were in the gym twice, and, we were able to get on the field one day, but, still didn't have a great, whole lot of opportunity to get him the reps that he needed. But, he was prepared. He was prepared. You could tell he'd watched film. He knew what was going on. And again, he's just a competitor. I think he was 11 for 12 for 150 yards and a couple touchdowns. And, of course, Book back there with, 33 carries, just a load. And our defensive player of the week was in the backfield, blocking for him. And, the offensive line did a great job of kind of taking over the game for us and creating a lot of holes for these guys. So, it was a really good team win.
And it seems like every week, too, offensively, that you have been getting a big play out of Asher Littlejohn. That he took 189 yards there, though, and was able to use his speed and run away. But he has, really turned up to be a big play guy. I'm sure you want to try to find different ways to get the ball in his hands, too. So.
Yeah. And we're fortunate because we got several guys. It's kind of like Asher. He's one of those guys that we think if we can get the ball in his hands, give him a little bit of room, that he's got a chance to take it to the house. And and he made one of those big plays for us Friday.
And not to be forgotten, you've got Reese that can make big plays for you too, whether it be in the backfield, catching the ball, or whatever he needs to do. That he's going to get you those tough yards. And I can't help but think what you told me there too, that his dad working with trees. I can just picture him every time when he is dragging those defenders and get those extra yards, lugging trees.
He's something. He's something different. I think he might be our leading receiver as far as reception. We try to get the ball in his hands, whether we hand it to him or, of course, start out the year's running back. So, he can do a little bit of everything, and he's a great weapon for us to have offensively.
I think it's, early in the year, you were experimenting and trying some new things, new people and new positions and all. But I think once everybody got settled on what they were going to play and do, the team seemed to have relaxed and really settled down and started playing good football.
Yeah, and that's always the hardest thing going into the year. You try to find some things at work and try to see what's going to give everybody the best opportunity to win and to get everybody in the right position. And when you have a couple of weeks of spring ball and then you go all summer long, and football's different from everything else. You can't put on pads. And that's really when you find out everything. So you in the summer with helmets on, you do 7-on-7, you do a little bit of 1-on-1, but you really can't find out what you got because you can't do a ton of team stuff. You can't get guys in a position, and it comes through scrimmages and early on in the season where you try to figure that stuff out before you get to region play and playoffs.
And the other thing I know has got to be really hard too because of getting them in the right place, because some of those guys don't ever go off the field. That you got to balance it where they're going to be needed most and stuff like that, and where they're going to spend a majority of their time, because you've got a lot of guys that go on both ways, special teams and all, and they don't come off to the final whistle.
Absolutely. They're just in much other way to play as Warriors. I mean, they just go.
Okay, one thing, just talk a little bit about this too, in the ball game, that Chapman comes back, they score. They cut it to 3 with a little over 5 minutes to go in the game. And, I'm sure some people thought that they would onside kick. I was thinking they're going to try to kick it deep and get a 3 and out to get good field position to come back to either tie it or win it. And sure enough, they did. They kicked it deep, got the ball back. But you were able to keep the ball the last, 5.5 minutes of the game, and they weren't able to even get it back to get another chance. So, but just talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, you always want to finish a game on offense. Not that you don't have confidence in your defense, but you would love to finish a game on offense, and that was one thing we did. I think those guys were a little bit tired, and we thought our best chance was to get Braden back there with the ball in his hands, and he scrambles, he makes a couple runs there that really finishes the game for us. And that's what he's capable of, and what kind of competitor he is, and what kind of player he is, and made 2 huge plays right there to extend drives. I think get 2 first downs and keep the ball in our hands to finish the game.
And again, that's the thing too. When he came back in, that he had fresh legs. Because he had not taken as many snaps probably as he normally would have there, though. And again, with that speed and quickness, and again, being a smart young man, made some really good decisions and all. And I know that had to felt good, not even to give them a chance to get the ball back.
Yeah, it did. Like I said, you don't ever want to put it in their hands. And, we were able to do that, and very fortunate to be able to take a knee at the end of the game. That's what you always like to see, what you work on, and the way you want to end the game in any victory formation.
Okay, this week's our game with Pendleton. And Pendleton is a team, you said you scrimmaged back before the season there. They're a team that finished, I think, 3rd in their conference, and they come in at 5-5. And, you've had some common opponents that you have played this year. And also I was kind of looking at those scores. But, what did you learn from playing against the scrimmage against Pendleton first time you played?
It's you go back and watch it. That's one of the first things I watched, just to see some of the things we had success with and see how they're lining up. But kind of like us, I think teams change so much throughout the years and throughout the year as far as moving people around, injuries, getting people in position. So there's a lot of things you can look for as far as matchups, but you have to make sure you watch your last few games as well, just kind of make sure that stays true. But I think it's a really good matchup for us. They're a good football team, well coached, and Coach Howell does a great job, and we're excited about it, and we're more excited about playing in front of our crowd.
Okay. And, what are the things that they are on offense? Let's break down their offense. What are they going to try to do offensively?
Yeah, they're very multiple. They're going to show a lot of different formations. They're going to try to get guys in space, and they're going to do that through formations. They're pretty balanced. They throw the ball a little bit more than what we're accustomed to see them. The quarterback's a pretty good player, so I look for them to really try to spread the ball around offensively.
Okay. Defensively, what will you expect to see them do this time on defensively?
Not quite as aggressive as teams that we've played. They're kind of they don't want to give up the big play. They're going to play off a little bit in coverage, and they just want to make sure they keep everything in front of them and make sure they come downhill and make tackles, and so that I think that's kind of their goal defensively is again just not to give up big plays.
From a size standpoint, who would you compare them to, the size of their team?
I would say probably very similar to Chapman. I mean, I think they're very similar to those guys as far as size wise that we can that I can remember as far as watching them on film.
Now, one thing I thought was interesting, I forgot to ask you this a minute ago, I'm going to go back to it. In the game with Chapman, that things were working so well, you probably didn't even consider going for kicking the extra point after you missed the first, because he goes in 3 straight times untouched on the 2-point conversion. So is that pretty much a given every time you scored you're going for 2?
It was at that point. It's what people don't think about is when we lost Jameson, we also lost our holder.
Mm-hmm.
And again, we had 2 days of practice in the gym. We had 1 day out on the field, so we didn't have a whole lot of time to work extra points, and we had a couple guys working there holding, and I think it was just there was not that anything was just a comfort level between a holder and a kicker and a snapper, and we've really had a chance to work on that the last 2 days to make sure we kind of get a little continuity there. So hopefully we'll be kicking some extra points this week, but we had such success with Booker. It was just it was hard. It was hard not to do anything different.
We kept saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's correct.
Because he was going in every time right there. I mean, the 2-point conversions, he was just having huge holes from these two right up here sitting in front of me that sometimes he wasn't even touched. Just could have walked in.
That's right.
Though. So, all right, let's break down what you feel like the Centurions are going to be keys to the game, what Centurions are going to need to do to advance to the second round playoffs.
Offensively up front, we have to be as physical as we were last week. I think we have to control the line of scrimmage. I always think that's a big thing, and I think that will continue to be this Friday. Defensively, it's just formation recognition, make sure we're lined up correctly, and from there, I think our guys will be in pretty good shape. We continue to get better defensively, and I think these guys will be able to match up well. So biggest thing, we just got to make sure we don't get outflanked by alignment.
And again, I guess it's going to really be important too that these seniors who've got a chance now, a second chance at winning their final home game of the season right now. And I know that after the disappointment of the other game, that this is like a mulligan, a do-over for them for getting one last chance to win their last home game. And I'm sure that'll be big to them.
Well, we hadn't really played well at home, so we're looking forward to that opportunity. And a lot of these guys are guys that played last year that we had to finish the season over at Spartanburg. So it's just kind of special for them to get this opportunity to play a playoff game at home and in front of our home crowd. So I think they're excited about it. I think they're looking forward to it. We've had some great days of practice, so I think everybody's geared up for it.
Again, you have been to Road Warriors this year, but what people don't really look at, that your home games have been, just about all of them have been against ranked teams in the state of South Carolina. Your toughest games or your most talented opponents have been at home, though.
Yeah,
so,
they have.
So that's kind of hard to judge on that, though. Well, we look forward to seeing the game. I can't wait to see what you got up your sleeve for this week. With again, this is for Pendleton's having a nightmare right now this week in practice. They don't know where to spend all their time, and we are just sitting here smiling. Can't wait to see what you got up your sleeve for Friday night.
Well, we're certainly excited and looking forward to the opportunity.
Good luck. We'll talk to you after the game.
Great, thanks, Coach.
Thank you. And welcome back to Royal Stadium. Hopefully you enjoyed the Coach's Corner, our pregame show there. Coach Toney, we got the officials are making their entrance on the field right now, and I'm going to let you introduce who they are out here.
Okay, thank you, Coach. The game officials, referee Norman Hall. The umpire is Andy Swords. Linesman Brian Parker. The other line judge, Matthew Hess. Back judge, Rodney Hall. And also we have Frank Davis that's in the back too. So those are 6 officials for this evening's game.
All right, Coach Toney, I have got my wow for this week, my keys to Centurion victory that I want to go over with right here and get your take on them.
All right, sir.
All right, let's put those up on the screen right now. Coach Cox's keys to winning football tonight is, number one, we're in the playoffs now. You've got to treat that football like that's money. You got to protect your money. You wouldn't be throwing 10, 15, not 15, 10, $20, $50 bills around like that. Protect the ball. Take care of the football. Do not turn it over. Second thing is, Coach Fleming shared with me during the coaches show, Pendleton is going to use a lot of different formations. They're going to try to do a lot of different things. So the Centurions defense has got to recognize what the formation is and be able to know to make the right calls on defense. The Centurions had a big game last week from Taekwon Booker with 33 carries for 286 yards. They've got to be able to run the football again tonight. The next thing they got to do is they've got to control the line of scrimmage. They've got to be more physical. They've got to get off to a quick start. And Coach Toney, our motto, what we used to break every huddle after timeouts, is find a way to win. This is playoff times. It's win or go home. So we are getting ready now for the captains to march across the field. And let's see who I've got for the captains here. All right, for the Centurions, number 13 is Asher Littlejohn. Number 1 is Taekwon Booker. Also at captain is number 65 tonight. That is Ricky McCullough. And number 4 is Jalen Ramirez. On the other side over there, let's see if we can see. Can you see any of the numbers in the white jerseys over there?
Let's see, Coach. I see number 70, number 5.
All right, number 70 is Corday Chapman. Number 5 over there for them is Trent Gardner.
And number 2.
That would be Dax Allen.
And then there's one that, look, I believe they're facing each other, 2 ones.
Okay. Trying to see what the other one.
I can't see exactly what it is, Coach, but in front of our number 1, I can't see what number that one is. He's being hidden.
All righty.
But we'll make sure we get him, though.
And the Centurions have now made their entrance coming down through the stands. Broome, I don't know if Broome's worn this combination this year before. They're wearing the gray pants tonight with the royal blue jerseys and the Vegas gold numerals, Vegas gold helmets, while the Bulldogs from Pendleton are wearing all white with black trim, black numerals, and their helmets are gold also with black on it. So The light show is going on right now, being brought to you by Premier Sports Lighting. And again, no, we don't get to call it this time because Asher Littlejohn would call tails. He said since I told him tails never fails,
That's right.
we hadn't lost the coin toss that we've got to call since then. Broome has won the toss, and they will get the football first tonight. So the Centurions, with a two-headed monster at quarterback of Tyquan Booker and Braden Simpson, will get the first shot at it tonight. And the official is showing right now that Broome will be receiving the kickoff.
Both teams shaking hands, and we're just seconds away from the kickoff, Coach.
It's almost time to get this party started. So,
one last huddle up by the referees out there, talking about their game plans too. Because Coach, just like football teams have game plans, they have game plans also.
I think what they're saying right now is let's try not to screw it up. That's the game plan.
Hey, I didn't say that.
I did. Here comes the Centurions as you see the light show brought to you by Premier Sports Lighting. That we are about ready to get things started tonight. Good to see you.
Yes,
And the Centurions have taken the field, and
hey.
Pendleton just kind of went through it. They must be saving their energy because they just went through a short jog.
Well, Coach, I'm here to call action. How about you?
I am too. It is playoff time. This is money time during the season.
Hey, this is what it's all about right here. A new season, new begins, new starts, new everything.
You try to survive and advance to the next round.
And that's all it is. It's a matter of survival. Like you so admirably said a while ago, hey, you got to find a way to win and not, on the other end of the spectrum, find a way to lose.
That's right.
It becomes a mental battle.
And Ben Bramhall, our PA guy, he's having fun playing with the lights tonight.
It's a good usage out of them right now.
Yep, I hope we got them all working good here tonight.
Right.
All right, we are just seconds away from the Larry's Trophies kickoff. This kickoff is brought to you by Larry's Trophies on Highway 9 in Spartanburg. Larry's Trophies can take care of all of your trophies, plaques, and awards needs. Call Terry Hall today at 864-582-0106. Terry Hall's in the truck tonight for us, and he said everything looks and sounds good. And here's the open. The kickoff is going to be pooched. Getting up the field, still going is Reese Wagerman.
Got up about the 34-yard line, Coach.
And that's where the Centurion offense will start 1st and 10 now from their own 34. And the Centurions will start with Braden Simpson and Tyquan Booker in the backfield. We have Jordan Ramirez, Reese Wagerman, Asher Littlejohn on the line of scrimmage now from receivers. 3 receivers up top, 1 to the bottom. Ball's going to be kept right now by Simpson, and he gets a short gain of any.
Right. There wasn't hardly any room worthy, Coach.
No, that we'll give him 1. We'll be, yeah. I feel generous tonight, though. We'll give him almost 2 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Play being signaled in now. Centurions have receivers to both sides. .14 on the play clock now. Man in motion, ball's given to Booker. Booker's going to get forward on the play, and he only gets about 1 yard on the play up there.
Look like Pendleton Bulldogs Bulldogs. They were expecting that.
I'm sure they saw and studied very hard that film last week with the numbers he put up. So it is now the Premier Sports Lighting yard to make it. It's third down, and the Centurions have got to make it out to the 44-yard line. Ball's thrown to Wagerman on the screenplay. He gets a full head of steam. He gets the first down and over to about the 47-yard line.
Coach, it's a nice 58 degrees there, Coach. Hey, excellent football weather.
Yes, it is. It's not as cold as it was last Friday night.
You're right.
New set of downs now. Simpson gives the ball to Booker. No, Simpson keeps it. He fakes to Booker. He's going to get up to close to the 50-yard line and slung down by the back of his jersey there. Second down, 7 yards to go. 2 receivers to each side. Man in motion this time. And we have
some whistles. Had a whistle playing that time.
Whistle while you work. And let's see, I believe it's going to be illegal procedure. Yes, it is. It's a D2 Power Sports flag on the play. And the Centurions are going to be marched back 5 yards. And it's going to make it second down and close to 12 yards to go. A new play being sent in right now. First possession of the game right here by the Centurions. Man in motion this time, dropping back to pass. Screen pass set up to Booker. Booker breaks the tackles, and he gets across the midfield stripe. Yep. And it's going to be third down. A little bit more manageable third down right here. Third down. The Premier Sports Lighting is about 6 yards to go to keep this drive alive. Play being sent in now. The Centurions are going with a double tight formation right now. And this one goes to Booker. Booker gets it back in the backfield. Booker gets up close to the 44-yard line. Did he fumble the ball? Yes, he did, and it is turned over. Pendleton's got the football recovered on their own 47-yard line. Coach Toney, that was one thing we talked about.
That's right. You got to take care of the ball.
You got to, that's your money. You got to hold on to your money.
He may have been trying to get a little bit of extra yardage there and lost the football, Coach.
And Taquan Booker has not fumbled, but just, a couple of times at most this year. That's very uncharacteristic of him. Dropping back to pass, he gets a little screen pass open there and gets down to about the 40-yard line on the play for a sugar and spice 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
That's one of those quick passes out to the flat, trying to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
And they've got 3 receivers to the top. Man goes in motion this time. It's number 4. Out of the shotgun with one back in the backfield. Little option look, pitching the ball. And ball's going to be carried down to about the 37-yard line on the play for a gain of about 4 yards. So it's second down, 6 yards to go. Pendleton on their first possession tonight after a Broome turnover, dropping back to pass. A little short pass. It's complete. He's got to be wrapped up. Get him down at the 34-yard line. And it's going to bring up third down and about 4 yards to go on the Premier Sports Lighting yard to make. They need to get it down to about the 31. Given to the running back in the formation there, and he's going to be slung down.
Right.
Big play then.
Loss of a couple.
And that is, looks like that's Levi Bishop, who was the defensive player of the week last week. Enjoyed having Levi come to the Sugar and Spice to get his award. He said he liked it so much he'd like to come back again next week. Well, he's off to a good start tonight with a tackle for loss. So it's 4th down and about 5 yards to go. Possession down for Pendleton.
Oh, me. Did we jump that time, Coach?
We've got to do that every dad blame game at least once or twice to give a free first down. Come on, guys. This is game number 11. Cut that crap out.
Like you said, defense don't have to be disciplined.
And they're told, don't listen to the count. You're supposed to watch the ball. And they still won't listen.
We literally gave them a first down.
And kept this 4th down drive alive. If they score, wow. Come on, guys. I'm trying real hard not to go on one of my rants and raves, but that is stupid football. Excuse me. That is just downright stupid football, and you got to be more disciplined than the jump outs. You know it's 4th and 5. All right, so another first down right here. The guy up top took off too soon, so that's going to be a penalty on number 1 for Pendleton. For the receiver took off before the ball was snapped, so that's going to be illegal procedure. Back it up 5 for them.
He thought we was playing arena football.
That's right, he sure did. I think he's listening to the snap count like the Broome defensive linemen are. 1st and 15 now. Go by and see our friends at D2 Power Sports located at Heron Circle. Christmas time is coming. And there he goes again. That guy's really anxious. They must be wanting to throw the ball to him. If I was the coach, I believe I would take number 1 out and let him run up down the sidelines and get some of that energy out. So it is 1st and 20 now.
I'd do better than that. I'd make him run the bleachers.
That is Zy Collymore. All right, can we have some threesies right here? Could we do it 3 times in a row? We're going to put him on a different side of the field now, I think. Dropping back to pass. Here comes the rush, and we got another flag on the play. It's going to be holding, and it's going to be a sack, too. That's our man right there, Levi Bishop.
Yeah, big-time sack.
Levi is thanking another chili cheese aplenty. I decline this penalty. I take the down because the sack's going to be almost as good, but it is a decline. It sure enough is, but Levi Bishop with 2 huge plays here.
Excellent defensive play by Levi.
Yes.
Well, I tell you what, we're having a hard time getting this game started. We're having a lot of penalties along the LOS.
Yes. It is 2nd down and 31 yards to go now for Pendleton. They have 2 receivers, 3 receivers up top, 1 in the back. Here comes the screen pass being set up right here. There's a flag on the play.
You got to be joking.
So, flag sitting down around the 37-yard line, and let's see what we have right here.
Those referees, they getting their money's worth in that.
Yep.
Oh, they're conferring one another.
What did you see? No, I don't know what did you see?
About 4 referees conferring.
And now we're going to go talk to the other ones. What did you see? We're going to take the football with us. So. We're waving the flag off.
Yeah.
Wow.
Interference.
Okay. Evidently, nobody saw anything.
There's a lot of conversation going on.
So it is third down now. Third down, Premier Sports Lighting yard to make is the 11-yard line. Okay, what we got here? Broome's offsides again.
Well, we didn't get started good on that, Coach.
Come on, defense. Let's go, guys. Get your heads in gear. Third down and about 5. We're going to fool around on with a second down and 31. All right, 3 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Here they go right now. Sprint out pass right now, trying to get outside wide, fast. It's intercepted. Wow, he threw that right to the Broome defensive back. I don't even see a receiver. And I tell you what, the defensive back tried hard. He probably bobbled that 3 times. He tried to drop it. But the Centurions get a turnover, so both teams have turned it over now.
What, we're seeing more turnovers than McDonald's makes in a day's time.
That's right. We sure are. Centurions get a new set of downs now. The ball's on about the 20. Booker's going to try to turn the corner, and he gets stopped for practically no gain of any, maybe even a loss. Yeah, a loss of 1.
Like it's on the 21-yard line, Coach.
So 3 receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Simpson sprinting out the pass, fires it up the field. He drops it off, and it's going to get out to about the 26-yard line. Positive yards on the play. But just like that, it's third down. And the Premier Sports Lighting yard to make is the 33-yard line, about 5 yards to go to pick up the first down. Here comes a reverse right here. Asher Littlejohn looking for some space. Gets the first down and puts his shoulder down. And it's another Sugar and Spice 1st and 10, keeping the drive alive. And when you're driving down Pine Street, stop by and see the Spice Crew for great food. The Sugar and Spice is a Spartanburg tradition for over 60 years.
Ball's on the Centurion 43-yard line.
Ball's faked. Wagerman gets a screen pass. He's going to be fighting hard just to get back to the line of scrimmage, though. So it's going to be a gain of a foot on the play. Second down and 10 minus a foot. 2 receivers to each side. Play being signaled in from the sidelines. Offensive coordinator Spencer Dareberry. And Simpson keeps it on the sweep right here. He's going to get up close to the 48-yard line before he's bumped out of bounds right there. And it's going to bring up third down and about 6 yards to go. Coach Toney, I think I'd find ways to get the ball in Asher Littlejohn's hands more.
That's right, get the ball in the hands of your playmaker.
Because usually when he gets it, something good happens, and it happens fast too. Littlejohn moves down to the bottom of the field now. That's him coming down the lineup on this end of the field. Premier Sports Lighting yard to make is across the midfield stripe down to the 47. And here comes the sprint out pass by Brayton. He dumps it off to Wagerman. Wagerman's got the first line down, and he bulls his way to the 44-yard line.
44.
And it's another sugar and spice,
Yeah.
1st and 10.
That was a nice play because I believe he could have made, either by throwing or running the football.
But I like the way that he put nice touch on that. It just kind of flipped it out
That's
there.
right. Soft touch.
Booker's got the ball. He's got a hole up the middle. He's still going, breaking tackles, and he gets down to the 30-yard line. Taquan Booker gets another sugar and spice, 1st and 10.
Yeah, real nice game.
And again, these passes, these short dump-off passes are going to open up that running game. Booker gets it again, looking for a hole. He's going to follow his blockers through the hole, and he gets down
nice
to the
game.
20.
Gain of about 10 yards. Hey, nice game.
Let's see. It's going to be close to the 1st down marker, and yes, sir, it is another sugar and spice 1st and 10, keeping the drive alive. And when you're driving, you stop by the Shrine Out Pine, and that ball was bobbled in by Ramirez, took his eye off of it. He had blockers out in front of him, but it's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Trying to run before catching the ball.
Yes, he was. So it's going to bring up 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Okay, 2 receivers to each side. And there goes Booker. Booker's in the open field. Shifty move. Taquan Booker
Oh, me.
gets it inside the 10-yard line. I tell you what, he is a shifty runner.
Hey, that's right. He's making a retrieval from the fumble a while ago. He's making up for it.
Coach Toney, we'll give him a mulligan.
Hey, that's right. We know about them mulligans.
Yes, we do. We've experienced a few mulligans. And he's going to be stood up right there for a short gain on the play. Let's see. It's going to be 2nd and goal. The ball's just inside the 10-yard line.
Coach, we got 2 minutes remaining in the 1st quarter.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. And here comes Braden Simpson on the keeper right now. He's going to try to use his speed, and he's going to get down to about the 6-yard line. Never went down, but they're going to say forward progress was stopped at the 6-yard line. Third down and goal.
We need to get that ball in pay dirt.
The Premier Sports Lighting place to make. And we see the heavy package coming in now. It looks like Taquan Booker at QB. We got 7 seconds to go. Are we going to call timeout? We better. We're down to 4 seconds on the play clock. Timeout, timeout, timeout. This timeout is brought to you by Penn Prints
Breaking the Action
Incorporated.
is brought to
Let
you by
Penn
Broome
take care
Athletic
of all
Booster
your
Club.
uniform and go by and get one of the delicious
Prints
cheeseburgers,
is the
hot
supplier
dogs,
for
or
the
some
Broome
hot
Athletic
fries,
Booster Club
or step by the
with all their
merchandising
athletic
stand.
merchandise.
The Broome Athletic
Take
Booster
this
Club
time out
supports
to click
all
on the
athletic
QR
teams
code while
at
watching the
Broome
game
High School
and
and order the latest Centurion athletic wear. Call Penn Prints at 864-503-9300. Proud sponsor of Broome Athletics. So it is a Penn Prints Incorporated timeout. And Coach Toney, the bad thing about having to call that timeout is we've already showed the formation and gave them time to talk about it during that timeout.
Hey, that's right, but hopefully we'll come up with another play other than what we had devised.
And Booker, right there, is going to drag forward down to about the 4-yard line. So it's 4th down now. Ball is, where's the ball spotted? On the 4-yard line?
Yeah, it looks like about the 4-yard line, Coach. We're going to be going for it.
Yeah,
looks like
we will go for it right now, but we're going to fool around and have to call another timeout, getting this play in slow. We're not getting these plays in very quick. 4th down and goal right here. And running for the flag. Is he going to make it? Touchdown, Centurions!
Great play. And the lights began. Let the lights begin.
Touchdown Dolly is saying, sing to me. The Centurions are in the end zone now. And the light show is on. And we are now getting ready to line up for the 2-point, excuse me, well, we got so many of them last week, I was ready to go for 2 again. The PAT, Roger McGee in to attempt the PAT, and the kick is up and good.
21 seconds remaining in the first quarter. The Centurions 7, Pendleton 0.
And this is a Kleeper Construction scoreboard report. For all your building needs and construction needs, contact Shane Kleeper, proud sponsor of Broome Centurion football. So we have got 21 seconds remaining here in quarter number 1, and the Centurions are on the board first. And Gavin Delgado will be our kickoff man. He's got it teed up in the center of the field at the 40-yard line. Pendleton's got 2 deep. They're in 2-2-2. The kick is going to be a high end-over-end pooch kick. It's going to be called at the 22-yard line by number 2 for Pendleton. And he gets slammed down at the 34-yard line.
The defense come in, gets a stop, get that ball back, and put 7 more on the board.
And that was Dax Allen on the return for the Bulldogs. And Centurions defense back on the field now. That kickoff was brought to you by Larry's Trophies. Hand off to the back in the backfield. He's going to get forward to about the 36-yard line. And one of the Centurions I see looks like number 63 for the Centurions at the bottom of the pile getting up. That is Chamir Hayes. And we have reached the end of quarter number 1. So our score at the end of 1 quarter is Broome 7, Pendleton 0. This break in the action is brought to you by the Broome Athletic Booster Club. Go by and get one of the delicious cheeseburgers, hot dogs, or some hot fries, or step by the merchandising stand. The Broome Athletic Booster Club supports all athletic teams at Broome High School. So we will walk across the field and change ends of the field here. Want to thank our sponsors that have been with us all season long. We're going to need sponsors for the playoffs we definitely got to have sponsors next week when we go on the road. We were able to make it for this week's game, but if we don't have sponsors for next week, if we make it to next week, I'm not jumping the gun, but I'm just saying these people right here have made it possible all season long for our games, and we appreciated them. Here we go. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. And across midfield and slung out of bounds at the Centurion 46-yard line. And it's another Sugar and Spice 1st and 10, keeping the drive alive. And when you're driving down Pine Street, stop by and see the Spice Crew for great food. The Sugar and Spice is a Spartanburg tradition for over 60 years. And under center right now is the quarterback. Tall sweep, pitches it back to the running back. He cuts it inside, and he is met by a whole lot of Centurions. And
like on the Centurion 46-yard line.
yes. Coach Toney, I see what Coach Fleming's saying. They have probably used 5 or 6 formations already about knowing what the formation is to get lined up on defense.
Trying to do some misdirection.
And, yeah, I mean, they've been in the gun, and they've been under center, and they've been.
They're in the pistol right now.
Yep. 2nd down, 9 yards to go. Dropping back to pass. Ball is going to be caught and down to the 34-yard line for a Sugar and Spice 1st and 10. So Pendleton trying to answer the Centurions' drive with a drive of their own right here. So a new set of downs, 1st and 10, 2 receivers up top. Quarterback draw right here. The quarterback's going to keep it, and he's going to be slung down by Asher Littlejohn for, looks like maybe a loss on the play, or maybe it's a short gain. They're going to give him 1. But Jackson Almond is the junior quarterback running the show for the Pendleton Bulldogs. And let's see, we got a stoppage right here. What is 2nd down, 9 yards to go. I don't know why we stopped play. Now he blows the whistle and says, wind the clock. Why?
Wind it up.
Why we did that, I do not know. 3 receivers to the bottom. Man in motion right now, number 4. Goes to the top of the screen. Screen pass thrown down here, and again, that's my man, Levi Bishop again. He's been all over the field tonight. On the tackle for the Centurions, tackles number 1.
Like the ball's on the Centurion 30-yard line.
And I don't need to say it, but I'm going to watch the football. Watch the ball. Don't listen to the cadence. Dropping back to pass. He's sprinting now. Now he's a throwback over here. He's got some blockers to this side of the field and gets down to the 15-yard line. Well-designed play, and that's number 4 on the reception then. That is Sam Jennings, the junior wide receiver. And it's going to be a Sugar and Spice 1st and 10 for the Pendleton Bulldogs. New set of downs now. They are inside the red zone of the Centurions. 7-0, Broome leads with around 9 minutes to go. Ball's handed off to the back through the backfield. He's being pulled backwards. He's going to be drugged down at about the 13-yard line.
Took about 3 or 4 Centurions to bring him down.
It was hard to find him. He was behind the line there.
Right.
It was a gain of 4 on the play. Pendleton looking over, getting the play right now. They've got 1 receiver, 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left, 1 back in the backfield. Handing off to the, he's going to keep it. Sprint out pass. He's being chased right here. He cut backs. And he's going to be tackled at about the 5. Defensive player for the Centurions was there, and he just cut back, and defense ran right past him.
That young man was kind of quick of foot there.
So it is another 1st down. So it's 1st and goal right now. Pendleton's got the ball on about the 5-yard line. It's going to be a pass. Touchdown. He out-jumped the defensive back. So Pendleton's on the board. Extra point team checks in.
Pendleton High School band, their fight song the same as Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
And that kick, did it make it? It just barely did. Didn't know if it'd have enough steam. So our new score now on the Cleepers Construction scoreboard is Broome 7, Pendleton 7. We'll be back in just a minute. And this is a Cleeper Construction scoreboard report. For all your building needs and construction needs, contact Shane Cleeper, proud sponsor of Broome Centurion football. This kickoff is brought to you by Larry's Trophies on Highway 9 in Spartanburg. Larry's Trophies can take care of all of your trophies, plaques, and awards needs. Call Terry Hall today at 864-582-0106. Alrighty, ready to give it a boot, and it's going to be a angled kick that's going to hit the ground and picked up on the hop here. Trying to get across the field, cutting right up the middle, runs over his own man and gets it out to the 35-yard line. That looks like Wagerman on the return then. It was. So the Centurions will start this drive on their own 35-yard line.
Coach, we have 8 minutes and 23 seconds remaining in the second quarter of action.
And we've got a D2 Power Sports flag on the play for face mask penalty that's going to be marked off. And it's a D2 Power Sports flag on the play. Don't penalize yourself by missing out on the better things in life. Go to D2 Power Sports to see Bruce and all of his staff to get your next sports recreational vehicle. All righty, so Centurions will start right at the midfield stripe. And we got 2 men in motion then. That's got to get the play in quicker. That play was, they had to snap it before everybody could get set. I'm trying really hard to stay calm, Coach Toney. You got to keep me in a good frame of mind.
Look out now.
You got to get the plays called quicker. We're not getting the play in quick enough. And that time, they snapped the ball because the clock was running out and you had 2 men in motion.
Who that jumped out of the pile?
That's Booker spinning back around.
He jumped back out of the pile.
So it's going to be 3rd down now.
We need to keep them chains moving.
Is it 3rd down? Seemed like we just ran one play. That ought to be 2nd down, not 3rd down. It's supposed to be 2nd down, and they got 3rd. They got the wrong marker over there because we got the penalty and started on the 50, and they moved it back on the other thing. Come on, let's go. Somebody cannot count. There's only 4 numbers, 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the stick over there. It's not that hard. You got 4 to choose from, but you got the wrong one up there.
The referees are conferring. I don't know what they were conferring about, but they were.
It's not 3rd down. That don't make a bit of sense. I don't understand that. Dropping back to pass is Simpson. Oh, it's intercepted. That ball was thrown behind the receiver and ricocheted right into the hands of the Pendleton defensive back. And they're going to have 1st and goal now here. That's the second turnover by the Centurions. Yes, they are.
We've got to continue playing complementary football.
I still don't understand why that was 3rd down and we'd only run one play. We got the 5-yard penalty on 1st down because we didn't get it lined up right. And then Booker ran one play and it's 3rd down. That should be 2nd down. So they've got the ball down here, 1st and goal. Or they can get a 1st down. The ball's on the 11-yard line. And he's going into the end zone. Is he in? Touchdown. So the Bulldogs capitalize on the turnover and now have taken a lead and will be on to attempt the PAT.
Coach, that was one of your verbiages that you used before the game. You got to take care of the ball, and
okay.
we didn't. Pendleton cashed in.
On to attempt the PAT, number 30. And the kick is up and the kick is good. So our new score is the Pendleton Bulldogs 14, the Broome Centurions 7. And we'll be back with the kickoff in just a second. Breaking the Action is brought to you by the Broome Athletic Booster Club. Go by and get one of the delicious cheeseburgers, hot dogs, or some hot fries, or step by the merchandising stand. The Broome Athletic Booster Club supports all athletic teams at Broome High School. All righty, it's time for the Larry's Trophies kickoff. Back deep for the Centurions looks like Asher Littlejohn in the middle with Taekwon Booker and Reese Wagerman. And there's a high kick. It's going to be caught by Wagerman. And he's going to be tackled down around the 25-yard line, and that's where the Centurions will take over.
He didn't have much real estate coming back up the road.
No, he did not. This kickoff is brought to you by Larry's Trophies on Highway 9 in Spartanburg. Larry's Trophies can take care of all of your trophies, plaques, and awards needs. All right, let's see if the Centurions can regroup here.
We need to.
A lot of confusion on that last series and a turnover. There goes Booker up the middle. Booker's trying to find a block. He's going to get out to about the 49-yard line.
Nice run that time by Booker.
Taekwon Booker.
That offensive line opened up a big hole for him, Coach.
So it's a sugar and spice 1st and 10.
We need to score.
Just under 7 minutes to go in the first half. And keeping the ball, Simpson right here. He's looking for a hole. He doesn't have anything. And he's going to maybe lose half a yard on the play.
He was tackled by a whole host of Pendleton High School Bulldogs.
They're going to give him forward progress back to the original line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 now. 3 receivers to the bottom, 1 up top. Wagerman with the catch, and he's got nowhere to go, and he's going to lose back to the 43-yard line. So it's going to bring up third down and about 15 right now. Come on, got to get the play in. We got to get the play in. We're down to 10 seconds already on the play clock. 2 receivers to each side. Dropping back to pass. Here comes the Booker, just stripped and fell. Wow.
Like he fell about the 42-yard line.
Yep. So the punt team comes on. The Spartanburg Pediatric Special Teams punt team checks in the game now.
Oh, me.
And there's somebody going quick.
Pendleton Bulldog. I believe Pendleton should be offside.
Yep. It is a flag on the play, and number 3 or 13 came, number 11 came bolting through. So it's going to be 4th and 11 right now after the 5-yard mark off. And there's a punt. It's going to be a floater. It's going to roll dead at the 30-yard line. And that's where Pendleton will.
Defense needs to come in there, and we need to stop right now, Coach.
Four minutes, 36 seconds to go till halftime. Pendleton leads by the score of 14-7. They have scored their last 2 possessions that they've had the ball. Ball handed off in the backfield right here and drug down at the 33-yard line. So it's a gain of about 4 on the play. 2nd and 6 right here. Three receivers up top, 1 to the bottom, 1 back in the backfield. Throwing the screen pass out right now. And he's got the first down. We got to get off that block quicker than that. Out to about the 47-yard line. And it's a sugar and spice, 1st and 10.
Coach, Centurions have committed 2 turnovers, and Pendleton has scored on both turnovers.
And he breaks it through the line of scrimmage. Wrap him up.
He broke about 3 or 4 tackles, Coach.
This bump car stuff of coming up and just putting a shoulder to him, you got to put your hands around him and wrap him up. Pendleton's about to take control of this game and make it a 2-possession game with first possession in the 3rd quarter. Centurions have got to dig in right here. Centurions are just kind of going through the motions right now. They had some life earlier in the game, but they're just kind of, can you sense that too?
That's right. They get a little lackluster. Hey, you got to play it hard every down, every play.
Levi Bishop gave them a spark there early in there, but just kind of a lackluster right now.
All in.
Man, you can't let them score down here. And it's going to be 3rd down now. You got to get 2 more stops. Clock's running. 2.5 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter for halftime. 3rd down and the Premier Sports Lighting yard to make. is about 6 yards for Pendleton. I would say this is 2 down territory right here. Dropping back to pass right now. Here comes the rush. Got a man over the field, and it's way over his head, and it's going to be 4th down.
Coach, I noticed the field goal kicker. He looked like he is pretty good from about 35, 38 yards.
All right, let's see what they're going for it right here. 4th down. Watch the ball. Do not jump off sides. And what do we have here? Illegal procedure. There is a flag on the play, and it's going to back them up 5 yards.
That's good.
It's a D2 Power Sports flag on the play for all your sports recreational vehicles. Stop by and see Bruce and Company at D2 Power Sports, located on the Heron Circle and in Greer also. So it's 4th down and 11 now. Watch the ball. And I think they're going to take a timeout right now.
Call a timeout. Want to talk about it.
This timeout is brought to you by Pen Prints Incorporated. Let Pen Prints take care of all your uniform and printing needs. Pen Prints is the supplier for the Broome Athletic Booster Club with all their athletic merchandise. Take this time out to click on their QR code while watching the game and order the latest Centurion athletic wear. Call Pen Prints at 864-503-9300. Proud sponsor of Broome Athletics. Coach Fleming had a question on here that the officials are fourth down, 11 yards to go. Dropping back to pass. He's going to try to get outside. Bishop's running for him, and that ball is thrown incomplete. Centurions make a big stop.
Big stop.
Coach Toney, because you can't afford to go down 2 scores and then get the ball first. This has been a pretty fast-moving half, and you don't know how many possessions you're going to get for the second half. Can the Centurions come up with a little magic here with 1:37 to go? Sprinting out the pass right here, a throwback pass is going to be complete. It's a foot race right there. Who is that? That looks like, did he get face mask? Yes. And that is our man. I give you one guess who that is. That is Robin of the Batman and Robin group.
He was off and running, wasn't he?
Asher Littlejohn. He is Robin of the Batman and Robin team of Levi Bishop's Batman, and he is Robin.
That's what we need there, Coach. We need to score. Make this thing tied up going into the half.
Well, they grabbed him by the face mask to get him down there, but the ball is down on the 8-yard line.
It's imperativo that we make it in that touchdown area. Take care of the ball.
Booker on the carry here with nowhere to go. Clock running now. Centurions will have second goal now. Ball's on the 7-yard line.
50 seconds remain in the half.
And we got a flag on the play. He is close to the goal line, but let's see what the flag is. Yeah, let's see what the flag is. Illegal shift on the Centurions is going to bring that back.
Bring back 5.
And it's going to be second and goal from the 12 now. Did he catch it? He caught it. Touchdown, Centurions.
Fantastic catch on that one.
Holy moly's, Batman.
It was a good one there.
Dolly says, wow, we kazooie, as the Centurions are in the end zone. What a heck of a catch. And I'm going to tell you what, Taquan Booker put a pancake and a half, man. Did you see that block? That is what you call a slobber knocker, because he knocked the boogers out of the guy that he blocked. Wow. So the Centurions' extra point is no good.
That could loom big, Coach Cox.
It can. But see what people, Coach Fleming talked about this, that the holder all year long for field goals and extra points is Jameson Dareberry. And they have been trying to break in a new holder. And the kicking extra points and stuff. Last week, you know, there was a problem on one of the extra points. I think we need to just line up and go for 2.
Well, probably on the next excursion, we will be going for 2. Based on analytics.
This kickoff is brought to you by Larry's Trophies on Highway 9 in Spartanburg. Larry's Trophies can take care of all.
At halftime tonight, we're going to have Uzkan Atman, the German exchange student for the Centurions, own. And you will enjoy what he had to say, talking about his life in Germany and adjustments he's had to make coming to America. But we're going to go immediately into that interview. It's a long interview as soon as we get to halftime. 28 seconds to go. There's an angled kick. And flag on the play because it went out of bounds.
Out of bounds about the 25-yard line. And then move it up to the, where they're going to have a re-kick.
D2 Power Sports flag on the play. Don't penalize yourself by missing out on the better things in life. Go to D2 Power Sports to see Bruce and all of his staff to get your next sports recreational vehicle. For more information, call 864-542-9599 with 2 locations in Spartanburg and in Greer. Centurions at halftime have got some clean up some things. These penalties they're getting, turnovers and all, they need to have a little heart and clean up some of these mistakes that are being made that can get you beat. And there's another pooch kick going to be called at the 28-yard line. He's still going. Gets out to about the 46-yard line of the Centurions. And we've got 17 seconds remaining till halftime. Both teams have 2 timeouts left. If you're Pendleton, do you get content to go in up 1 here at the half on the road, or do you get greedy and try to go for something else?
Coach, I tell you what I believe they're going to do. I think they're going to try to keep it close to the vest, just wait on the third quarter.
They've got the ball first to start the second half. And he's going deep. He's going to fire one deep, and that one's out of bounds.
11.8 tenths of a second remain.
So it's second down.
Quarter.
All right, and I'm screaming right now, don't get beat deep. Don't
I'm
get
screaming,
beat
let's pick
deep.
one off and take it to the house.
And I'm screaming, don't get beat deep. There's a handoff right there up the middle. And I believe that's probably going to run the clock out.
Well, it goes down to 0.7 tenths of a second, Coach.
I guess they're going to throw one deep now. Timeout for Pendleton. This kickoff is brought, and our timeouts are brought to you by Penn Print INC for all your apparel needs. The supplier for the Broome High School Athletic Booster Club. Sweatshirts. It's getting chilly. Get you a Broome sweatshirt. But all the apparel that the Broome Centurions wear is produced by Penn Prints Incorporated. Jeff Jones and Penny Stubblefield. And we've got time for one play. 0.7 seconds to go till halftime. Centurions ought to drop somebody way back deep. And he's going to throw one deep, and that's not going to make it. And it's going to be intercepted at the 25-yard line. So we have reached halftime now, and your halftime score is Pendleton 14, Broome 13. We're going now to our halftime show and hear from our special guest. All right, we got a special guest with us right here. Uskan?
Yeah.
Uskan Ottman, who is our exchange student, who is coming all the way from Germany this year to be with us and playing football. Well, first of all, how in the world did you end up in Spartanburg playing football for Broome High School? I can't wait to hear this story.
So basically, I just applied for my exchange year, and I was able to choose 5 states, and I chose California, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, and Texas. And then a host family in Spartanburg saw my profile, and so they wanted to host me. And yeah, that's how I got here. And then I have Mr. Wood as my teacher in pre-calculus, and he got me on the football team.
Neat. Okay. Now, who is your host family?
So right now it's Asher, cause my host family kicked me out actually last week. Yeah, that's crazy, but yeah.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit about coming to Spartanburg and all like that. Well, what was it like? Or what is it like living? Now, what part of Germany are you from? What's your hometown?
I'm from Frankfurt.
You're from Frankfurt.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one of the biggest cities over there, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What do you do when you're at home in Frankfurt? What are some of the things that you do?
So our school ends at like 1 p.m. So every day I'm going out with my friends.
Okay.
Like on the weekdays too. And yeah, I played soccer in Germany, so I had soccer practice and games on the weekends. So
Okay.
yeah.
How different is it for you to going from playing soccer in Germany to now playing high school football?
It's crazy, but I'm playing kicker, so it's not really different from soccer for me. But like going out on the field and like dapping up every like the fans on on the like in the crowd. Yeah, it's crazy the feeling and just the crowd, like how many people it is, and yeah, it's just crazy and the atmosphere. It's different than soccer.
Okay. Now, at home back there, what was the average number of fans that may come to one of your soccer games?
Probably like 25.
Okay.
Yeah,
So it is a big difference. So,
yeah,
and we'll talk about the difference now too. I know that soccer, you have to be in really good shape because that's a continued. There are no huddles and timeouts and things like that
Yeah.
though. But in football, you've got to wear all the equipment, and there's a lot of contact out there. And the one thing you caught my eye on one of your kickoffs was most kickers kick it and run. They don't want to get run over. They do not want the contact. But I've seen you go down there and run and make the tackles after kicking off. But just what are you thinking on that? What's your thoughts behind that?
I just wanted to hit somebody, so when I kicked the ball and I saw the guy like having the ball, I just ran to him and somebody like grabbed his leg, so I just jumped into him and tackled him down, and it felt really good.
So it's a lot more fun. Football be more fun because you get to tackle people
Yes.
and do that because you get a red card or yellow card
Yeah.
or something like that. In soccer, if
Yeah.
you did with that though, what have you enjoyed most about? Say first of all, most about playing football this year. What's been your most enjoyable thing?
Um, Probably like that's a good question actually. Um, there's many things. Like for example, like walking out on the football field, like at the game, like when the crowd is cheering and the music plays, and then the practices with my friends. Like it's always fun. And like when we won a game, when we went eating, like after the game, that was
Uh-huh.
always fun too. So yeah,
Okay. All right. So I guess it's been really fun too, coming down through the stands and running through
yeah,
the banner and
yeah.
those things right there, though. Okay. Uh, now, Now, when will you go back to Frankfurt? How long do you stay?
So I would have gone back December 21st because already wanted to stay one semester. But like a few minutes ago, I just got a call from my agency saying that they're gonna like dismiss me from the program. Yeah, that's actually crazy. But I can't really say much on camera about this.
Okay. All right. I got you on that, though. What is it like now? We were talking about football, but what's it like being in America?
Um, so that's actually like crazy. It's a crazy difference between Germany, like a big difference actually. Like the school system is completely different. Like we don't have no sports at school, so that's a big difference. And also like just like how y'all live. Like I don't know. That's hard to say, cause yeah, there are many things actually that's different. The like the wait, the question's really good. Hold on, I'm bad at answering questions.
I think you're doing great.
Yeah, so the school's a big difference, and then um, like how people live, like the teenagers already work. That's crazy, cause in Germany, like you have to be 18 to work. Like you don't get a job below the age of 18, and probably like yeah, the school's like honestly the biggest thing.
Okay. All right. Uh, what do you in life? What makes you truly happy?
Truly, probably my family, spending
Okay.
time with my family in Germany. Yeah, that make me really happy.
Do you have a big family? You have brothers or sisters, or how
Uh,
big of a family do you have?
I have a small family. I have one big brother and my mom and my dad.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. Uh, Coming up real soon, Thanksgiving is something we celebrate. Do y'all celebrate Thanksgiving? And
No, we don't.
okay, you don't do that though. Well, what do you most thankful for in your life?
Probably like my family and our like living condition. Like we have a house. We're healthy. So
Okay.
that's probably the most I'm thankful for.
All right, one holiday I know y'all probably celebrate is
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah.
That's where Germany was where Christmas came from. But
Uh-huh.
tell me, at the Ottman uh, family there, what is your Christmas like every year?
So we just have like a Christmas tree, and like we don't have like Christmas morning. We celebrate it in the evening on December 24th, and then like there's just presents below the tree, and we all open them
Okay.
and have a dinner together.
Now over there, it's in Germany. Do the people really decorate, or a lot of Christmas trees? I can envision, or I watch a lot of Hallmark movies over here and stuff with film there. But just what's it like as far as in your country for decorating and celebrating? As a country celebrating Christmas.
Yeah, so we don't really decorate as much as you guys do. Like I've seen videos and photos of Christmas around here, and like how the house is decorated. It's crazy. In Germany, you just have a tree in your house. Like
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So I didn't know if y'all have any family traditions of anything y'all do for Christmas each year.
Um, we we just meet up with the family. Yeah, like that's it. We don't really have a tradition.
Okay, so y'all just get together, family get together.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to ask you some odd questions, and I may have to explain
Okay. Okay.
some of these right here. All right, what month were you born?
I was born in March.
Okay, in March.
Yeah.
All right, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food probably burgers.
Okay,
Yeah.
so is that your favorite food? What has been have you eaten here?
Yeah.
Uh, you've eaten, when did you finally find out you had not eaten squirrel?
That was crazy. They pranked me good on this one. Yeah. Yeah. I've actually went up to the counter and asked if they sell squirrel, and they looked at me like I'm stupid. They said,
Say
"Nah."
no, I'm from Germany. Say these people I really count on just played a joke on me there though. Did you like the souvlaki?
Yeah, it was really
It
good.
was really good. Yes, it was there though. All right, what is your favorite color?
My favorite color is probably navy blue.
Okay, all right. Uh, do you have any pets at home? Do you have a favorite pet?
Yeah, we have two cats.
Okay,
Yeah, I like them. I love them.
okay, all right. Have you ever ridden on a motorcycle?
Like yeah, but I didn't drive. My friend.
You were riding on the
Yeah.
back. Okay. Let's see right here. What is your favorite vehicle? Do you have a favorite vehicle?
Like a favorite car or
Yeah,
favorite?
favorite car or truck or something like that.
Yeah. Probably BMW M8.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess BMW was pretty popular
Yeah.
vehicles over there.
Yeah.
So, because as a matter of fact, that's right. I've worked as the BMW golf tournament over here, and I was on one of the greens, and I had to hold up the sign that said "Vuritna." That's quiet, please, isn't it?
Yeah.
Along those lines, because it said "quiet, please" on one side, and you flipped it over and said "Vuritna," and I probably mispronounced that. Right here, do you back in Germany? Do y'all watch TV very much?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, what kind of shows do you watch?
Um, I watch I watch Prison Break. You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Prison Break, and like I don't really watch that much TV, but my family do.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Can you sing?
Wait, if I answer these questions, I gotta sing.
No,
Okay,
I'm not
okay.
gonna make you sing.
Yeah, I can sing. I play the guitar actually and sing.
Okay, that's great. Have you done that from a young age on, or
No, I just started 1 year ago actually, cause
okay?
yeah.
Well, that is great. I've used to have a guitar when I was younger, your age. That I played the guitar and sang too. Now I just sing in the car with my wife and sing along with the radio and stuff like that, though. But it's probably not very good, but I enjoy doing it. What is your, other than finding out that you were not eating squirrel last week, what was your most embarrassing moment? Do you have one?
um, Wait, I gotta think. Yeah, I probably have one. Wait, okay. This question, can we go back to this
Yeah,
question later?
we'll come back to it later.
Okay,
You remind me. We'll come back to it
Okay, okay.
right there. When in Germany, do y'all celebrate Halloween?
Yeah, we do.
What was your favorite costume as a little boy?
Um, probably Superman.
Okay. Well, hey, you got Batman. And welcome back. if you would like to see the rest of the interview or the rest of it in entirety on Uzkan Ottman, the exchange student from Germany who is playing football at Broome. This is his first time ever playing football. He played soccer over there, but just outstanding young man. I really enjoyed chatting with him and learning about how things, what it's like living in Germany, how they celebrate Christmas, where basically Christmas was born in Germany, Coach Toney. That's why I think where it actually, not the birth of Christ, but the celebration and everything right there. But just a really good interview with the young man, and he said that his long-term goal would be that he hopes to get to come back and graduate from Broome High School next year and to go to college.
Well, good luck to him.
To Uzkan. I like that name. That's a fun name. Like Buddy the Elf talks about fun names, that is a fun name. Uzkan Ottman. So, Coach Toney, you got us some scores of other games going on tonight.
Yes, sir. I'd be glad to initiate these for you there, Coach. Greenville Red Raiders 14, Nationport 0, first quarter. Riverside and Hillcrest are tied at 7 apiece. At the half, Gaffney High School Indians 21, Eastside 3. Just bear with me. Second quarter, the Spartanburg High School Vikings 24, Man Patriots 3. First quarter, Bowling Springs Bulldogs 3, Malden 0. Halftime, Dreer out of Columbia 10, Daniel 7. At the half, Camden Bulldogs 18, Greer High School Yellow Jackets 6. At the half, Seneca Bobcats 14, Lancaster 7. Coach, that's about all. Woodruff. I know this is not correct. Somebody Woodruff, they were beating West Oak, but this score right here is showing 7-7.
No, I think it was 28 to something. I believe was the last score I heard.
That's right. Southside Christian, the Sabres 28, Chapman 0 at the half. Also at the half there, Coach, I believe Crescent was up over Union County like 32-6. Those are all the score we got right now, sir. That put in good work for Coach Johnson there. I just got a text from him. He said he's enjoying the broadcast and glad to hear from him and hope things continue to improve for him from his open heart surgery.
Yes, just take it one day at a time,
That's right.
Mike. It's going to take you some time. It's not like like if you have the flu, you bounce back a couple of days later.
Right. Yeah.
And you can see our commercial right now for Concoction Ministries and Bill Cox with some of the upcoming presentations for Christmas Chronicles is something. Christmas is just around the corner, Coach Toney. Matter of fact, I was actually putting some of the, helping my wife take down all the fall decorations yesterday, and we have started putting the Christmas decorations up in the house. The tree's still probably a couple of weeks away from going up, but all the other decorations and the hearth and everything else are about 90% up, except for the tree.
I guess Hallmark's coming in quite extensively on the TV channels, isn't it?
Yes. Want to get a plug in because they will go off the newsstands this week, but the article that I wrote for Lindy Sports, in this article right here, it's the Lindy Sports College Basketball Edition, was the Keeping the Faith magazine thing about always seeking God's guidance, even with basketball. The story I did on the USC Upstate women's basketball team who were victorious last night over Erskine, but you hadn't had a chance, love to have you go by, pick up a copy of that. They're going to be on the newsstands through next week, and then they will be pulling them for other things. So get one last chance still to get those. Again, want to get a couple other plugs in right now for all of our faithful people who have helped us this year, from Kleeper Construction, D2 Power Sports, the Broome Athletic Booster Club, Sugar and Spice, Premier Sports Lighting, Larry's Trophies, Spartanburg Pediatric Dentistry with Austin Birch, the Medical Group of the Carolinas, that's Dr. Philip Essie and Company, Penn Prince Incorporated, Concoction Ministry, and Kay O'Sullivan with Faces of Total Victory Ministry for all of the women's athletic teams here for college and high school female coaches and athletes.
Coach, we got about 30 seconds, and then we'll begin the third quarter. Tight ball game, 14-13.
Yes.
Bulldogs over the Centurions, but let's get back in this thing.
Want to get one more quick plug in for all of my fellow classmates that our class reunion of the Spartanburg High School class of 76. We're getting ready to have our 50th reunion coming up next August. And again, we have got our location is going to be at the Cleveland Park facilities there. And it's going to be on August the 24th, I believe that is. So I want to make sure that you get your dates down on that. I got to double check of that, but it's coming soon. And just want to make sure that we get everything. I think it may be in August the 22nd is what it might be. That's more like it.
Well, Coach, I'm ready for some more football. How about you?
Yep. I want to see the Centurions get it together here in the second half. You know, I hate to make excuses for them, but they have missed a crucial extra point in playoff games. You cannot have errors on special teams. And again, Jamison Dearberry, Centurions quarterback that broke his arm, has been the holder all year. So they're trying to break in a new holder and some new players on that, though. But we cannot afford to give up points on extra points like that.
Hey, you're right there, Coach. A little acronym I oftentimes use. It's got to be NEE. No explanations, no excuses.
And wow, that was an onside kick that was almost took the head off of the Pendleton player. But he caught it. I think he didn't have a choice. I think it may have gotten stuck in his face mask. But we are underway here in the second half, and Pendleton's going to have great field position at the Broome 47-yard line to start the second half. There's a pass out in the flat right there. And the player slipped down after a gain of about 1 yard on the play.
That was pretty good defensive coverage by the Centurion cornerbacks on that.
Second down, 9 yards to go. Just underway here in third quarter action. Pendleton leads the Centurions 14-13. Three receivers are lining up here at the bottom of the screen, one up top. One running back deep, and we've got a flag on play. That's 3 offside penalties on Broome tonight. That is unexcusable in playoff football. You had them 2nd and 9, and now you're giving them 2nd and 4, keeping drives alive, just making stupid plays. Stupid plays. Come on, guys, you got to be disciplined and act like you played football before. And they're going to throw him forward because of a stupid penalty. He's going to be close to a first down. It's going to bring up third down and about 2. But, Coach Toney, that infuriates me when you do stupid things, mental mistakes like that. That will get your rear ends beat and sent home for the season.
So it comes back to some of the mental discipline.
So it's going to be a first down now. Ball's going to be down to the 36 of the Broome Centurions.
It's imperative the Centurions defense puts a stop on them.
Can't afford to go down 8 right here, just starting the second half. Running ball back's getting the ball running the sweep. He's kind of pinballing around and going to be tackled at about the 35-yard line. So it's going to bring up second down now and 8 yards to go. So 2 receivers at the bottom. We have an H back up here. We've got one back in the backfield, number 23. Pendleton using a lot of different formations, and the running back sweeps through the arms then of the Centurion tackle. And he gets down to about the 30, and it's going to bring up third down and 3 yards to go to keep this drive alive. Three receivers to the bottom, dropping back, throwing a pass. Oh, almost, it was almost intercepted.
Sure was.
Wow. Jordan Ramirez read that ball like a book, broke it up. If he catches that and keeps his feet, he's gone. But it almost, when he fell down, it almost fell in his lap.
Sure did.
Fourth down, 3 yards to go. Pendleton going for it right here on the Centurion 30. Watch the ball. Watch the ball.
Just gets a stop.
He got the first down. Down to about the 25-yard line. They're quickly on the line right now. Didn't have time to sub in for the Centurions. And going to be tackled, trying to break it outside. Could not see. I believe that was Asher Littlejohn that may have made that tackle that time. A gain of 4 on the play. Second down, 6 yards to go. Giving the ball to the running back, and he's going to be brought down. Looks like in the backfield looks like Jalen Ramirez with a nice play from his linebacker position. Throws him for a loss on the play. Third down now. Premier Sports Lighting, third down. They're going to need about 7 yards, but as we've seen, this is 2 down territory right here.
Let's go defense. Stop them. Hold them.
Need a stop. And he's not going to get it there. It's going to be fourth down. Fourth down and about a short 4 to go here. Let's see if the Centurions can get the stop here. They've got staying with this running formation right here.
They're in the pistol.
Watch the ball. Do not jump. He didn't get it. He did not get it. He is stopped on fourth down. Centurion defense has held.
That's a big stop for the Centurions on that one. Now let's see if we can get some consistency and drive the football. Drive about 80 yards.
Coach Toney, they had the ball almost 4.5 minutes there on that drive.
That's right.
The second half is going to be a limited number of possessions.
you're
And there
right.
goes Taekwon Booker. He's got the first down. He keeps going, and he's going to churn out to the 37-yard line. And it's a sugar and spice, 1st and 10.
It's another sugar and spice, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Booker gets the ball again. He's looking to try to break some tackles. He gets close to the 40-yard line, and it's going to be stopped there.
We need to be very careful with that football, coach. We need to score because, like you said, we're going to be using limited possessions.
Yes, that's a gain of about 4 for Booker on 1st down. Braden Simpson keeping it right now. He pulls it. He's got the 1st down across midfield. He's still going. He's going up the sidelines. He's going to the house. Touchdown, Centurions.
That's big.
Dolly is applauding and cheering. Braden Simpson
Good job.
pulled that ball and took it to the house.
We went 80 yards in just about a minute or so.
Got to go for 2 here, guys. We'll fool around with this kicking mystery we've got. Let's go in and get the 2-point, try to get the 2-point conversion. I'd line up in the formation you ran last week, that heavy formation. Put Batman and Robin in the backfield, Asher and Levi. There goes Taekwon Booker with it up the middle. He's in the end zone, 2 points, touchdown.
Big conversion that time by the Centurion.
So
Now, that's what I call complimentary football. We had a good defensive stop, then scored.
It's a Kleeper Construction scoreboard report. For all your building needs and construction needs, contact Shane Kleeper, proud sponsor of Broome Centurion football.
Coach Toney, I believe I would go, hadn't used it. That was the formation right there that was so damaging last week, and
Big
we
time.
need to use that here in the second half more.
Keep that ball in the hands of your playmakers. Let them make the plays.
We have 6 minutes exactly and 35 seconds here remaining in the third quarter action. The Centurions have gone back up now by the score of 21-14 as they score on their first possession. And we've kicked the ball out of bounds. We've kicked the onside kick that about knocked the front lineman down, but he held on there. We need
That's
to try
right.
to pin them deep here once.
Then come up with another critical stop.
This kickoff is brought to you by Larry's Trophies on Highway 9 in Spartanburg. Larry's Trophies can take care of all of your trophies, plaques, and awards needs. Call Terry Hall today at 864-582-0106.
All right, Roger McGee, the PAT man now, the senior kicker, is going to be kicking off. And he kicks a dribbler that goes to about, and we've got a dad blame offsides penalty on a kickoff again. How in the heck can we keep doing that week in and week out? All you've got to do is stay behind the 40-yard line and do not cross that freaking line until the ball's kicked. Can you explain that one, Dr. Toney?
Hey, I'm just echoing your sentiments.
What do you always tell me to do?
Hey, a lot of times you just have to get it off your chest.
Coach Toney always tells me, get it off your chest, you'll feel better. And that's exactly what I'm doing. You can only watch so many crazy things over and over again, mental mistakes.
I may have been a bad influence on him.
And the kickoff goes to about the 30. It's going to be picked up there. Trying to turn the corner and bounced out of bounds there was number 2 for the Pendleton Bulldogs. That was Daz Allen on the return.
Okay, Dee, you did a great job last time. Let's do it again. It's a mindset.
Let's get a turnover. It's time. I'm feeling ready for a turnover. Can you feel one brewing?
I tell you what, I'd love to have one, especially one of this one and a McDonald's turnover.
Ball's looking to pass. Quarterback, he's going to run it right now. He's got nowhere to go, and he's going to be sacked. And the Centurion player is really excited. That looks like Ricky McCullough, who got that sack, one of the captains for tonight, for a 2-yard loss. That's what we need. Hey, play with some enthusiasm. That's what we've been lacking. Play with a little fire in your belly out there. That's good. That's good, Ricky. I like the excitement.
3 E's, excitement, enthusiasm, and endurance.
Ball's handed off to the back in the backfield. He's trying to get through the hole. He's tiptoeing through to the 40 and going to be drugged down there, and it's going to be 3rd down and about 9 yards to go. The Premier Sports line, first down line to make is the 47-yard line. The ball is on the 40 right now. 3rd down, 7 yards to go. Premier Sports Lighting, lighting up the arenas of colleges and high school fields around the state. One receiver up top, 2 to the bottom. Back shifts in the backfield. Centurions are looking to bring some heat. They bring some heat. The quarterback steps around, miss him. He's got him, and he goes down at the 30-yard line. And who is that? Is that Ricky McCullough again? I believe that's number 65 for the Centurions. Ricky McCullough. And it's 4th down now, and the Spartanburg Pediatric Dentistry punt return team comes out on the field.
Two great stops this half by the Centurion defense.
And that was by Ricky McCullough on both of them. Levi Bishop had a couple of biggies in the first quarter. This is the first time I believe they punted tonight. And here's the punt. Reese Wagerman back deep. He's going to get out of the way and let it go, and it's going to roll dead at about the 24-yard line, and that's where the Centurions will take over. And the punt team checks out. The Spartanburg Pediatric Dentistry has been taking care of Spartanburg County Children's Teeth. Join the No Cavity Club. The Austin Birch, one of your former players, is Dr. Birch.
Good player and also a good man in life.
A nice run up the middle for Taekwon Booker. Centurions are looking to want to play fast second half. They're back to the line here. And Coach Toney, they're in the NASCAR.
That's right. For those that, I know they know what NASCAR is, but in football, it's a fast-paced offense.
Ball's going to be thrown to Wagerman. He's looking for a block. He's got one. He's trying to get up to about the 26, 27-yard line. And it's going to bring up 3rd down now. And about 7 yards to go to keep this drive alive.
It'd be great to keep this drive alive. As the Bee Gees used to sing.
Ha, 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 staying alive. My wife's just gagged at home. That's one of our songs that we sing in the car together.
Right. Oh,
there's Taekwon Booker, bounces it outside. Is he going to get enough for the first down? I think he did. I think he did.
That's 2nd and 3rd effort.
Great effort.
Done it.
Taekwon.
A tremendous effort that time by Booker.
And it's another sugar and spice, 1st and 10. Ball goes back to Booker. Booker's up the middle right now. He's breaking tackles across the midfield stripe. They're trying to strip the ball from him, and he goes down at the 45-yard line for another sugar and spice 1st and 10.
Coach, is this reminiscent of last week against Chapman?
It's starting to look like it. Taekwon now is over 1,300 yards rushing this season. That was his goal, was 13. To try to make it to 1,300, right. He's set it now, and now that he's gotten to it, he's wanting to try to shoot for about 1,800. You gain a 1 on that play, so it's second down, 9 yards to go. On the option look, now Booker's going to be the lead blocker running in here. Braden Simpson's got it, and he's got the sugar and spice. First down.
Keep those chains moving.
And I'm going to tell you what, that's pretty, when you've got Tyquan Booker leading the blocking for you and the speed of Braden Simpson on that sweep, I like that. Tyquan stops, nothing there, tries to cut back and gets back to the line of scrimmage. Good penetration then. And we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what the flag is.
We got a minute and 45 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
What do they call it? Unsportsmanlike conduct. Man, that's not good. Ball's going to be spotted back at the 50-yard line. Wow. Wow. Second down and 26 yards to go. I say we need to get the ball back to Asher Littlejohn. And there goes Asher Littlejohn, talking about that right there. He's going to try to turn the corner. He's going to drag people, gets back to the line of scrimmage. He just did not have anything there that time. Third down and forever. We're inside of a minute to go here in the third quarter. Centurions lead 21-14, but are facing a third down and 27. Braden Simpson fires it back. Screen pass to Booker, and he just had nowhere to go. There were 3 guys with him,
no place to go,
and everybody else was down the field. And number 10 checks in for the Centurions. That is Aiden Hemphill Sands to punt. Centurions, Spartanburg Pediatric. Wow.
He was fortunate to get that one off.
Yes.
That one came close to getting blocked, Coach.
It was. I don't know how he missed.
I know it.
For your next appointment, contact Austin today. So I don't see how he got that punt off, but he did.
And that's what counts.
And we've got 3.5 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3. They come out with twins to the bottom. Slot man right here too. Quarterback's going to run the option, looking to pitch it. And he was held, yeah. They got to call that. Defensive end was held, then Sands was held, and they're going to call the penalty on the play for holding on that option look. So we'll mark the penalty off, and then we'll change ends of the field. We've got 3 quarters in the book, and the Broome Centurions lead by the score of 21-14. We're going to mark this penalty off and then change ends of the field. I guess we got to run one more play, don't we? Can't end the.
Yeah, that's right.
It's an untimed play right here. Untimed play that you can't end the penalty, quarter on a penalty. So it's first down and about 20 right here. One receiver up top, 3 to the bottom, 1 back in the backfield. Dropping back to pass, looking to fire one deep. He airs one out. He's got a man open. And it's complete.
Yeah, man, we had 2 on coverage.
How in the heck does that happen? Somebody just got smoked.
The receiver got behind those both defenders.
And Coach Toney, what's the #1 rule Cardinals sin in high school, college, any level football?
Don't get beat deep.
And what did he do? He got beat deep.
Coach, I believe it. Like I said, I believe it was 2 defenders.
Yeah.
They got beat deep on the same play.
Yep.
That was big. See, they didn't take any time off the clock, and they were able to move about 30 or 40 yards.
All right, and they were in a tough situation
Yeah.
with like first down and 20-something.
Yeah,
that's
right. Yeah,
that.
you're right. That was big for the Pendleton High School Bulldogs.
Ellen, I need a Tylenol right about now. All right, we're going to switch ends of the field now, and the ball is going to be on the Broome 34-yard line. Pendleton trails the Centurions 21-14. This will be the first play of the fourth quarter coming up right here. This break in the action is brought to you by the Broome Athletic Booster Club. Go by and get one of the delicious cheeseburgers, hot dogs, or some hot fries, or step by the merchandising stand. The Broome Athletic Booster Club supports all athletic teams at Broome High School. All righty, here we go. Centurions have got to dig back in on defense and got to quit making these mental mistakes. Quarterback's looking to throw it over the middle. He's got a man open.
Down about the 14-yard line.
That was Jaden Richardson on the coverage then. It caught him immediately, but quarterback's dropping back to pass again. He's been rushed. He's going to try to throw it for the end zone, and he throws that one all the way to the track.
He was on track on that one.
He was off track on that one. Right off the track. Just barely missed it. So it's going to bring up second down now. And Jackson Allman, big quarterback, is looking to throw the ball more now. He gives it to the running back this time. He scoots through, and he's going to go down at about the 3-yard line. So Pendleton's knocking at the door right now. Did they get the first down? Yes, and it's going to be first and goal. It is a sugar and spice first and goal. Did he make it? Do not see a touchdown signal yet. He did not make it in.
And the Pendleton crowd is not saying anything, so evidently he didn't make it.
I'd love to see a fumble down here. And he got in, but I swan somebody, one of the Centurions shot that gap, just missed him, almost came up with a huge play. So big extra point coming up right here. Pendleton will try to tie it with the PAT. Brody Sprayberry on to attempt the PAT. Holder is number 4. And the kick is good. So with the 10 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in your ball game, we're tied at 21 all. And this is a Kleeper Construction scoreboard report. For all your building needs and construction needs, contact Shane Kleeper, proud sponsor of Broome Centurion football. This kickoff is brought to you by Larry's Trophies on Highway 9 in Spartanburg. Larry's Trophies can take care of all of your trophies, plaques, and awards needs. Call Terry Hall today at 864-582-0106. Centurions have deep, have Waterman, Asher Littlejohn, and that's going out of bounds. So we have a flag on the play. Are we going to backtrack and do it again, or are we going to take the ball on the 35-yard line? I believe they're going to back it up.
I believe they're going to kick it again.
Yes. Kick it again. Kick it again. Out of bounds, out of bounds. Kick it. No, they're going to take the ball up here on the 35. I believe I would do that too. I think that's a good idea. I'm in favor of that.
Let's take care of that ball
Yes,
and get us a long, sustained drive.
I'm really surprised we have not seen the heavy package more tonight. 3 receivers up top. Ball's given to Booker. Booker's going to go up the middle. He's going to get to the 40-yard line, and that's where he's going to be stopped after a gain of about 5 on the play. Taquan Booker. Booker's pulling up close to the 44-yard line. He's going to be short of about a yard.
Give it to him again.
Third down, 1 yard to go. And he's got the first down. Let's say Sugar and Spice, 1st and 10. Move the sticks. Somebody's hurt. That's Booker. Taquan Booker is the injured player right now. That's not good at all. This injury is brought to you by the medical group of the Carolinas. Looks like Taquan's up right now.
Yeah,
he shook it off.
He's up kind of jogging off the field. That's a good sign, Coach.
He's a tough guy. He is a tough guy. He's trying to shake it off. He's got to come out for play. And Reese Wagerman will come in the backfield now to take his place. 1st and 10.
Do it again.
Go team, go. Play being sent in. Now we've only got 7 on the play clock. We got to hurry up, guys. Let's go. Keeping the ball is Simpson. Simpson's looking for a block. He's going to get to about the 49 and going to be thrown back, though. But we almost got a delay game penalty on that.
No place to go, Coach.
Booker back in the game now. A gain of about 2 on the play. It's 2nd and 8 for the Centurions. He squirts out across the 50 down to about the 48-yard line.
About 3 or 4 yards.
Hard running then by Braden Simpson.
Pretty much all on his own.
And it's 3rd down and about 5 yards to go here.
A big play coming up. 8 minutes, 25 seconds remaining in the contest.
17 on the play clock. Booker gets the ball. He's trying to get in the hole. He's going to try to get the first down. He's got the first down to the 41-yard line.
Hey,
Taekwon Booker.
Great effort that time by Booker. He pretty much got all that on his own.
And it's a sugar and spice 1st and 10. We're tied 21 all here with 7:55 to go in your ball game. Taekwon Booker up the middle right here looking for a hole. He squirts down to the 35-yard line. And we got a Centurion kind of slow getting up. It's one of the offensive linemen. That's our center. Number 74, that is Eli Crow, I believe. Carson Taylor, excuse me. Booker's got it again. He's still going forward. He's churning. And got to keep you cool out there. Keep you cool. Let's get to the line of scrimmage. Did we get the first down? Yes, we did. It's a sugar and spice 1st and 10. Move the chains again. Ball spotted on the 30-yard line. Option look coming right here. And Braden Simpson, he's going. He's still going. He gets down to about the 21-yard line.
Nice game. Nice game.
And we got a player down for Pendleton there. It's going to bring up 2nd down and a yard to go. 6:42 remaining in your ball game. We have a tie score right here. The winner will go on to the 2nd round of the state 3A playoffs. This injury is brought to you by, it's a cramp brought to you by the medical group of the Carolinas, Dr. Philip Essie and company. Coach Toney, you'd say, well, gosh, it's November. Why are you having cramps? You can have cramps anytime.
Hey, you're right about that. So it's always good to have that jar of pickle juice.
I was going to say, our buddy Allen's not with us tonight. Pickle juice, but we can say pickle juice now.
That's right.
I'll say mustard, pickle juice. All right.
Somebody can get that, at Ingles.
Yes.
Because sometimes I believe they put those dill pickles in there with the pickle juice. Give a little more flavor to it.
I like sweet pickles, but I don't like dill pickles.
I
like gherkins.
I like a dill pickle. I like a Reuben sandwich with a dill pickle.
That's one thing I used to love to get at the Peddler salad bar.
Yeah.
They used to have the best salad bar in town before they moved, and now they bring it to you when you made your own.
That's right.
But I used to always get me several gherkins, and those were good. Player up now, very gingerly. I believe that's number 1 for, that is Zai Collymore, number 1 for the Bulldogs from Pendleton High School.
He's certainly walking gingerly off the field.
Yes, he is. He sure is. Well, we've got a chance right now. I want to mention a couple of our sponsors that don't get mentioned a whole lot during the year, but they're special ones to me, and that's Faces of Total Victory with Kay O'Sullivan and company. She does a great job of ministering to all the female coaches and athletes in Spartanburg County. She stays busy. She's at a game, a female game she was, I think, at the Upper State Championship game between Bowling Springs Volleyball, Bowling Springs and Dorman. She's speaking in the morning for a team devotional for Dorman before they go play for the state championship. But Kay does a great job of supporting all the female women athletes and coaches in the Upper State. Here we go, second down, 1 yard to go.
Give it to Booker.
The ball's given to Booker. Booker spins around. He gets it. Be careful, don't let him strip it from him. I think he may have gotten the first down. Are they saying no gain on the play? I think we go into the heavy backfield now. Yep, we are.
Look like we got the double tight ends on the left.
You can see an option out of this look right here. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. Oh, no. Wow. Wow. What a turn of events. We got to get the ball back. Got to get the ball back. 5:51 remaining in the ball game. We have got a tie score, but Centurions with a crucial turnover right here.
Okay, up to the defense.
I got to get it back. Watch him come out throwing.
Pull it out for us.
There's an option look. He's going to turn it up. He gets tripped up. Thank goodness.
He just about broke it, Coach.
I know.
Who was it made that tackle? He made a good
shoestring tackle, yes.
It was. It certainly was.
Okay, second down, 7 yards to go. Clock running, 5.5 minutes to go. He looks to throw it over the middle. He's got a man open, and he fumbled the ball back. Did the Centurions get it back? Broome's got the ball back.
They got it. Big play.
And that was number 9 for the Broome Centurions, and that is Bryson Martin. So Broome gets the ball back with 5:08 to go, and the ball at the Pendleton 45-yard line, 44-yard line.
Excellent field position. We need to cash this one in,
Yes,
Coach.
we do. The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. Centurions have got field position. They got a break because they had a great drive going. Booker's got it back right here, and we got Laundry. And they keep shoving him back long after the whistle, and I think they're starting to need to blow that whistle a little bit quicker, and I think they got a face mask penalty. Booker's got to calm down right now. I know that's one thing he's really worked hard on, and he'll tell you that. Face mask.
Yeah, because he has to maintain his cool.
Yes.
During these type of scenarios, it's not so much that you get adversity, it's how you handle it.
Yes. Now it's just a 5-yard penalty, so it's 1st and 5 right now. Centurions have not thrown the ball in the second half, I don't think. And here they come on the sweep right now. And Simpson gets it down to about the 37-yard line. Braden Simpson on the carry. And it's going to bring up second down and about 4 yards to go.
Clock moving, 4.5 minutes remaining in the regulation.
I would love to get the ball in Asher Littlejohn's hands right about now and let him use that speed. He's lined up at H-back now. There goes Booker. Booker almost broke it. He gets to the 29. There's a shoestring tackle against him, and it's a sugar and spice 1st and 10.
Fantastic field position. We've got to take advantage of it.
Ball goes to Booker again. He gets through him. He's turning, spinning, getting down to the 25-yard line.
He does a great job of finding out where the hole is, and he keeps his legs churning.
3 minutes and 28 seconds to go. 21-all is our score here. It's getting down to crunch time. He's looking for a block. He's looking for a block. He's still spinning. Gets it to the 22-yard line.
You're right there, Coach. We're talking about crunch time, and we're not talking about Captain Crunch.
No,
either.
no, we're not. Third down, 4 yards to go.
Big play coming up. I believe we're 2 downs to make it if we don't make it on this one.
It's like the heavy package here. And he slipped down. He didn't make it.
I don't believe we picked up any yardage.
He
here,
lost.
Coach.
He lost a yard.
Coach, how about RPO on this?
Are the Centurions going to run it down and call timeout? I would. They're going to call timeout, I believe. Just trying to take some time off the clock.
Got 12 seconds on the play clock.
Yep, we're going to run it down, call timeout.
Let's talk about it.
Timeout.
Coach,
All righty.
How about some reverse action on this, Coach?
We can keep this again. You know,
It's misdirection.
on that two-point conversion we got, we went back to what we ran for a good part of the game last week. Chapman running that heavy backfield, and we have not done that. We have not done that other than that two-point conversion. Now, we need about 5 yards or more right here. Would you dare run Braden Simpson on a sprint out pass?
I think any of that be good as long as it's wide. I don't think anything between the tackles is going to be good enough. Some type of short pass, screen pass. Just get the ball in the hands of your playmaker and let him make the play.
All right, we're going with the heavy backfield right now. 4th down, 6 yards to go. Big play in the football game. And he got it.
He did.
He got it. And that's a huge sugar and spice first down. Ball ball's be spotted at the 15-yard line now. 1 minute, 42 seconds. They're going to stay with this heavy backfield. They'll run it again. Braden Simpson cuts it back up, and he gets to about the 12-yard line. Coach Toney, I don't feel good about a field goal down here. If we struggle to make extra points.
No. I agree there, Coach. Hey, we got to score a touchdown.
All right, what we doing right here? We got a penalty. Going to move it back to the 25-yard line, and it's going to bring up first down. I think they want an explanation of what the call was. I think we got to run some kind of sprint out play.
Right, it's got to be wide.
Because it is first down now. The ball is spotted on the 25-yard line. And we've got to get it all the way down to the 6-yard line to get a first down. So it's 19. First down and 19 to go. And I think there is some kind of discussion on what in the world is the... Again, we're waiting on an explanation for the coaches right now. I don't think they know what they're doing.
I think they go wide, right, or, like a quarterback throwback. Misdirection.
He gets down to the 20. And it's going to be timeout now.
Like I said, tailback pass.
Oh. 21-21. This is here where it is right now.
2nd and 10.
Second, no, it's about 15.
Highway 9 in Spartanburg. Larry's Trophies can take care of all.
Okay, here we go right now. Our situation, 21-21 with 1:26 left in regulation time here. Centurions have the ball on the Pendleton 20-yard line with a second down and 15 yards to go. And we'll see what the Centurions come up with. We see the kicker, Roger McGee, is warming up on the sidelines. Like I said, with a new holder, I don't feel good about a field goal.
Right.
Rogers made a 38-yarder this year, but I don't feel good about with the game on the line having a new holder. Here we go. Second down, 15 yards to go. Little John, the top of the screen. Wagerman. He's got it trying to turn the corner up here. He's got it around the corner. He's got it around the corner and gets down. Does he out of bounds maybe at the 10-yard line? Trying to see. And it's going to bring up third down. It is third down and maybe 7 yards to go. Centurions have 2 timeouts left. Given to Booker. Booker gets it inside. He's going to get close, but he didn't get it. And it's going to bring the fourth down right now. And timeout is called by Pendleton, I think, is calling these timeouts. Wow.
According to the scoreboard, we got 2.
They've been, Pendleton's calling the timeouts. We hadn't been calling them.
All your uniform and printing needs.
Penn Prince is the supplier for the Broome Athletic Booster Club with all their athletic merchandise. Take this time out to click on their QR code while watching the game and order the latest Centurion athletic wear. Call Penn Prince at 864-503-9300. Proud sponsor of Broome Athletics.
Wow, let's see what we got going on right here.
It's 4th down and the field goal units just checked on.
Coach, it's going to be 1 yard.
Oh, God. That's what I said. That ball didn't even get up, I think, over the line's head. So we got 1:09 to go now.
Let's see what the Bulldogs are going to do, Coach. Personally, if I was in their shoes, I would play for OT. That's some of that conservatism that I have.
Coach Toney, if it goes overtime and the Centurions score, I don't even feel good about kicking an extra point because our last 2 kicks have just been not good. But let's hope we get it to overtime right now, unless we can get a turnover down deep down here, because they're going to try to throw it deep. We got 1:09 to go. The score is tied at 21 right here. Let's see if we can get some rush on the quarterback. We got him back there in the backfield. He's carrying it loose. And will they use their final timeout here, right here?
Well, we've got 59.6 seconds remaining in the contest.
See what the Centurions do right now. Pendleton is now out of timeout, so we're going to keep it right here. Our situation is 59.6 seconds to go. Score tied at 21. Pendleton with the ball on their own 26-yard line, facing a 2nd down and a long 3 to go. Dropped it back to pass. He's trying to throw a hitch and go. Now he's throwing a screen pass. It's going to be just across the line of scrimmage and steps out of bounds. So he got the 1st down.
Yeah, you're right there, Coach. Looked like they were anticipating a hitch and go if it was open for them.
53.8 seconds to go. They've got a new set of downs now. They're putting 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen here, 1 up top. We see that Braden Simpson's come back in at playing some defensive back. And again, we're letting them throw that we play in prevent, but they're moving the chains and not taking a whole lot of time. We got to let them tackle them in bounds and make that clock
That's right,
run.
got to do that, and what'd be great too, we need a sack.
He's sprinting out this time. Here comes the rush. Just a little throwback pass over here. They've got some people out in front. They've got some people out in front. He gets all the way down to the 20. We've got 38 seconds to go. He spikes the ball. And we're not too far away from field goal range for them, Coach Toney.
Coach, like I said, I saw him during warm-ups before the game, and he was hitting some consistently from 35.
And we jumped off sides. I'll be glory, hallelujah. Ball's going to be spotted on the 16-yard line.
Right now, with the leg of that kicker, he's within the range, Coach.
So he's going to be pitched and knocked out of bounds. 27.5 seconds to go. Third down right here. Play being sent in, 15 on the play clock. Don't jump, don't jump, don't jump. He throws it incomplete. They're coming field goal.
Coach, like I said, he's got the leg for it. But this is entirely different when you got game type versus preliminary practice.
Don't jump. He got it.
I told you.
Pendleton takes the lead on the field goal. The Centurions will have 2 timeouts, but have only got 22.4 seconds to go. Not a whole lot to say. They made the field goal. Broome didn't.
Just boils down when you got 2 highly competitive teams there, Coach.
Yep, it does.
Making the plays.
And the ball, Broome will have the ball with 22.4 seconds to go on their own 30. 2 timeouts, trailing by 3 right now after the field goal was made by Pendleton. We'll see what the Centurions can draw up. Pendleton's got players back all the way at the midfield stripe.
They're in a prevent defense.
And pass is incomplete. 18 seconds to go. I think your best option right now would be try to find a way to get the ball in Asher Littlejohn's hands. But they've got 6 players back deep. Go down, go down.
9 seconds.
You got time for maybe two more plays.
Maybe come up with some type of hook and ladder play.
You can't throw the dump off again.
I think you got time, Coach, for
You got one timeout left.
2 plays.
Yep. Centurions looking for a miracle right here. It looked like they were going to drive for a late touchdown to win the game and elected to go for field goal on 4th and 4. And as we mentioned, the regular holder was Jameson Dearberry, and he's been out for 2 games, and they have not made hardly, I don't know, maybe 1 kick since then. And it was a low percentage play that didn't work. Dropping back to pass. And we got 2.6 seconds to go. This could be the last play of the season, Coach Toney.
Yeah, but you're just going to have to sling it as far as you can. They'll probably end up rushing maybe 2, maybe
They got 3.
people.
They're rushing 3, and they've got 8 back.
Right.
And it's intercepted. And that's your ball game, and that is the season for the Broome Centurions. On a very disappointing loss tonight, the Centurions battle, but they come up short tonight by the score of 24-21. Again, take the opportunity right now. We appreciate all of the people that made our games possible this season. I want to take one more quick look at our sponsors who made our games possible.
Thank you very much, sponsors.
We thank you, sponsors. Hope that you have a very happy Thanksgiving and a Merry Christmas. And remember what the true meaning of Christmas is all about, though. But Centurions, again, end up the season on a very disappointing, hard note tonight as they come up short by the score of 24-21 to Pendleton. And that's going to wrap it up. Coach Toney, enjoyed calling the games with you this year.
Well, I enjoy working with you too there, Coach. I'm sorry it ended up like this, but Centurions, they had the opportunities, and
they did.
And Pendleton took advantage of their last one with that field goal kicker.
That's true. That is true. So that's going to wrap it up here from Royal Stadium for Coach Barry Toney.